Okay, the 2025 Oscars just wrapped up. Some winners, some losers, but also some spectacular uh, dresses and some not so spectacular. But tonight, for my part one, I'm going to go through some of the ones that I thought were nice. Some maybe my best choice, but you can in the comments let me know which ones you like. And starting off this one with one of my favorites, uh, very feminine looking. And this is Monica Barbaro. This shot just of her uh, with the red carpet entrance in that beautiful blush pink dress. I really like that one. And then Alice Brooks in a nice bright green. I wish she'd had a more noticeable necklace on and give it a little bit more pop on that, and maybe do something different with the hair. The dress itself is very nice. This one, uh, pretty much, in my opinion, um, kind of a typical, nothing spectacular about it on there. But again, it works well for her. So that's why it made it to my part one. Adriana, like this one, although I do find that something like this is probably one that's fun to maneuver when you're in a crowd, such as at the Oscars. The red color is fantastic. And Amy always looks good, no matter what type of event she knows what looks good on her body, and this is no exception. I'm not familiar with this actress, Ana de Armas. I'll have to do a little bit more digging, find out a little bit more about her. But I like this and the fact that she kept her accessories to a minimum, smaller earrings. I just wish that maybe her hair maybe an updo. And this one I laughed when I saw it, not because I find it funny, but back in my youth, many, many years ago, I wore a dress just like this, except that mine was above the knee. It was in that era of the mini dresses. Instead of a long train, I had a nice little pricky pink bow on the back. So this one kind of tugged at my fond memories. But I think she does wear this one well. It looks nice, but these always make me think that somebody just forgot to get dressed in the morning and they're out with their nightgown on. This one, I like the dress. I'm not quite sure about the kind of the boa that she's wearing with it, but the dress itself and the color is very flattering on her. Now, Ariana, throughout the award seasons this year, has been kind of sticking to her Wicked uh, theme on there, and uh, this one is right up there with it. Interesting on this one is it's kind of hard to see it in this picture, but on the kind of the tulle bottom on there, it's 190,000 crystals sewn into that to make it sparkle. It's another view of it. On this one, you can see a little bit more of the sparkle on it. The only thing I have with this one is, again, you're at this big event, you're going to be seated for several hours. How comfortable would that be? Another view of it. This one made my list. It's kind of a classic look, but kind of updated a little bit. I like the shoulders on there. And she kept her accessories simple, the matching bag. This one I have on there simply because she went a little bit different on there. So, and I like the fact that she's got that little pop of red with her. And Coco just rocks this one. I love this kind of lemony look that she's got. Another look at it in a different light. And here we've got another one of these nightgown looks, but this one a little bit more to it. The only drawback, and that's just my opinion, is I wish she'd chosen a different necklace to wear, something of a different color. And Cynthia going along with the theme of Wicked. And I love this green velvet that she is wearing. And those fingernails, I keep thinking, how would I type on my keyboard or, text on my phone with those nails? And Demi has been rocking it on the red carpet this year. She looks spectacular in this dress. And Dina, nothing, spectacular about it, but she still makes one of my nice look. And Elle, I love that she's very feminine on here, the upswept and the kind of the choker necklace, and then that black bow on it. The whole look, very feminine. I like it. Emma Stone's kind of makes me think throwback to the 20s. Felicity Jones, kind of sleek on this. I like the top, the cutout for the shoulders, and then the cutout at the waistline, kind of mimic it. Like the materials on this. Very good look on her. And we have another nice pop of red, minimal jewelry on there. Good look for her. And Gail King. The only thing that I find with Gail's on there is she is wearing a necklace, but you can barely see it because it almost fades into the iridescent of the dress itself. So I would have either gone without a necklace or something that would pop out a little bit more. And Hallie, I like hers. Again, this is one that very good looking, but I wonder how comfortable it was for the entire evening. And you'll see in this second picture of it, the kind of the cutout with the sheer on the side, making it a little daring. And Isabella, another one that took to the velvet on there. The older she gets, the more she looks like her mother. Janet, I like the color on this. I would have preferred if I could have seen more of the dress and less of the draping. But overall, it's not a bad look. This one I really liked. I like the way the top drapes. I love the color on her. It's very flattering. And Joan Chin, this one I like the top styling on there. The neckline, the little cutouts on it, and just the overall flow of the dress. Julianne, this is a perfect style for her, and I like the fact that she kept jewelry to an absolute minimum on that. Very nice color on her. Katie's dress is a pretty much classic look for award ceremonies. Again, nothing super, super spectacular, but she wears it well. And Kelty Knight, I just wish on this one that she'd done something a little bit different with her hair and maybe different shoes. But I like it, and I like the fact that she went with the shorter rather than the longer dress. This one I could have done with a lot less of the fluff around the edges and that, and had to dress it a little bit simpler. And this one is taking the style a little bit different, but looks good. And Lisa, in case you don't know who she is, she's a Thai singer who sings with a South Korean K-pop girl group, Blackpink, and she did perform at the Oscars. I like this kind of feminine take on a tuxedo. Lonnie Love. The only thing that I would have done different on this is maybe a different glove for her. And Levita, I love this one. It looks perfect on her. And Michelle wowed it with that choice of color, that cobalt blue. Perfect. And again, just the right accessories and the right hairdo. Marley, again, not anything spectacular, but it is an outfit that she wears well. It looks very good on her. And Meg, despite the fact that she's starting to show her age, this dress was a good choice for her. I just wish she had done something different with her hair and maybe a necklace or something. And here was our Oscar winner of the night, Mikey Madison, in a nice little Dior pink with contrasting black. I liked it. We got a second look at it. Mindy Kaling, very nice. Good choice for Mindy. And it's another one of these of 2 hours in this dress, I wonder. And there we have a better look of our starting one of Monica in that pink dress. I really, really loved it. And then Penelope, this one's a very busy one, but she can carry it off. I mean, it's got this drape that goes over the neck and then down the back. It's got all these buttons down the front, the peplum down here, and in the middle of the peplet is another little sheer thing that goes all the way down to the floor. So a lot going on with it, but she manages to carry it. And what can you say about the Queen? She always rocks the look, and this red on there looks spectacular on her. And Raffi, this one, while I like it, I keep getting distracted by that bow on the shoulder. And again, I'm thinking, you're sitting in the Oscars, you're sitting at this table, and there's somebody that unfortunately is going to be sitting behind you. And they're going to have this thing sticking up in their view. And Rachel doesn't look like she's happy to be there. The dress itself is a nice looking dress. I just wish maybe she'd had something around the neckline. Maybe that's what she's thinking too. And Ray in this beautiful, beautiful red number looks fantastic on her. And I don't know how Reese got thrown in here, but rocking the look. I like the fact that the brooch, and there's a pattern. This picture doesn't give it a good view on it, but there's a pattern down the side of the pants legs that kind of matches the brooch. And Ryan, this one, it looks very pretty, but it also looks very heavy. Another one that simple, but looks very good on her. This one, while I put it on my not bad list, it looks like it's got the shoulder pads on there. The shoulder pads almost make her look like she's uncomfortable in the dress. And Scarlett, another one who chose to wear a velvet look. It looks black, but it's actually a deep, deep blue. There you can see more. You can see the blue on it. But it looks very good on her. And Selena is another one that had an interesting dress on here. Her dress was inspired, Ralph Lauren was inspired by some old photos of Sophia Loren when he did this one. So you kind of reminiscent of Sophia Loren. And it has 1,600 glass beads and crystals. It took 12 different artisans to sew them, get them all fixed on. And they did a special kind of brush technique on to make them have kind of a pink sheen on them. So a lot of work went into that dress. Another view of it. And Whoopi's wearing a Whoopi dress. It almost looks like it's leather. I'm not sure what the fabric is on that, but uh, it's a Whoopi. And this one made me think of the one earlier that Halle Berry was wearing. A lot of light reflections on this dress. It looks good on her. This one made me think more of maybe an afternoon cocktail party, early evening cocktail party rather than the Oscars, but nothing bad about it, so I kept it on this list. And this one I kept on the list, but I'm not sure about the style of this. I know that a lot of people wore this style. The tiers, the various tiers on it. But I like the fact that she did choose the sheer gloves on there that kind of mimicked the bust line on the dress. And this one, absolutely perfect on her. Makes her look like a rose. So there we have it for my part 1. And I will later get on a part 2 I have of my worst list. And then I have the men on that. So I will leave you with part 1 for now.